Just north of Philadelphia lies Wissahickon Creek, a lovely little valley of dappled sunlight and bubbling brooks. There's plenty of life to be found here. On the water's surface, pond skaters do their thing, making good use of the water tension around their tiny, tiny feet that stops them drowning. They make a living by catching any unfortunate little bugs that fall into the water. They can also fly if they put their mind to it, which is somehow vaguely upsetting. Butterflies flit among the flowers, drinking the sweet, sweet nectar, or alternatively finding a nice patch of dirt to go mud puddling. This less glamorous behaviour involves sucking up fluids from decomposing organic matter, granting them essential nutrients that the flowers aren't able to provide. They do this using their proboscis. It's basically a big long tube, and when it's not in use they just roll it up into a nice little spiral. Look at this harvestman, it's like a weird raisin with legs. Snakes sun themselves on rocks, boiling themselves up ready for a fresh day's snaking. Compared to us, reptiles hardly ever have to eat. That's because they don't bother controlling their body temperature, which uses a lot. Look, I'm trying to create an illusion of untouched wilderness here, do you mind? Below the water's surface, something fishy is going on. This green sunfish is keeping busy making a nice clear circle in the gravelly bottom, free of weed or unsightly stones or anything that stops it being perfect. There is a reason for this obsessive-compulsive behaviour. He's building a nest to attract a female. But he's not the only one. He's got plenty of competitors all the way up the river, each with their own circle in the sand. When the ladies decide to rock up, they are faced with the daunting but empowering choice of deciding which circle and accompanying male fish is finest. They'll then lay their eggs in their chosen nests, and the male will fertilise them. It's not much touching, they simply splurge the eggs and sperm into the water and hope they bump into each other. Pretty romantic. Canada geese patrol the weedy waters looking for smaller creatures to bully, or bigger creatures if they have bred. They do have a sweeter side, however. These birds are monogamous, staying faithful to a single partner for their entire lives. It used to be thought that most birds did this, until closer inspection found that actually lots of them get around far more than was thought, so sorry to burst that bubble. This American robin, for instance, has no problem finding a new mate from one year to the next if a better one comes about. And as for sparrows, well, no, actually they're pretty faithful all in all, even with all the bickering. These sparrows, in fact, are not an American native. They've been brought over by us Europeans and have been making a nuisance of themselves ever since. Sorry about that. But we got those mean grey squirrels in return, so eye for an eye and all that, I guess. This poor chipmunk has just found out it was the inspiration for 4 live-action films and is now trying to bury itself out of shame. Never before has humans' insidious influence on the natural world been quite so pertinent. So that's it for this happy valley. Do drop by if you're ever in that area, and who knows, maybe you'll see a butterfly sucking up dirt or a fish having a go at romance, and you might feel more complete because of it.